Dear Tesla shareholders and fans, it's time to rev up your engines and brace yourselves because the Tesla spotlight is shining brighter than ever. In this video, we'll be entering the exciting world of Tesla where delivery estimates and numbers are all that's on everyone's mind. But hold on tight, because we're about to look at this from the point of view of one of Tesla's biggest bulls, the one and only Dan Ives. Before we start, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Tesla Stock News. Have you ever wondered why people can't help but compare Tesla to other companies like Rivian? It's all the excitement that comes from seeing Rivian cars on the road lately. Rivian has been generating quite the buzz with its impressive 15,000 deliveries. In this huge arena of electric mobility, the story takes an interesting turn. With over 35,000 sales, Tesla remains an undeniable giant that casts a scary shadow. As we zoom in on the prez, the numbers are nothing short of, to put that number in perspective, Rivian's production line is set to make about 52,000 cars this year, which is an impressive feat in and of itself. But what really steals the show is Tesla's bold plan to make an amazing 1.8 million cars. This number isn't just a number, it's a statement of Tesla's unwavering dedication to changing the way cars are made. In essence, while Rivian has certainly paved the way for Aspen, Tesla's size and goals are on a whole different level. The electric pioneer continues to set impossible standards, reaffirming its position as the industry leader. But of course, the Tesla saga is far from over. Every day, the company forges ahead, challenging norms and electrifying the world in more ways than one. Now, the question on everyone's mind is, where does Tesla stand in all this competition? If you look at our size and global reach, it's nothing short of unmatched. Let's switch gears and look at one of Tesla's biggest fans. Dan, he is sure that Tesla is the best, and here's why you should be too. This is a closely watched and eagerly anticipated turn of events. During the third quarter, Tesla made a big move on the automotive chessboard. The electric vehicle juggernaut oversaw the rollout of an amazing 435,000 vehicles. But the story takes an interesting turn as we get into the details. This impressive number, while impressive by most measures, fell just short of Wall Street's sky-high hopes. To put this in perspective, let's go back to the last quarter. Tesla was an unstoppable force that delivered an amazing 466,000 cars. The production lines were running at full speed, making innovation after innovation. Tesla seemed to be hitting all cylinders during that momentous period, showing the world its huge potential. Notably, this was a big step forward as Tesla produced an amazing 479,000 vehicles in that same high-octane quarter. Fast forward to the third quarter, and we see a slight drop of 7% in delivery numbers. While some may see this as a stumble, it's important to remember that Tesla's performance remains impressive by any measure. The electric giant's ability to consistently produce and deliver hundreds of thousands of vehicles shows its lasting influence in the rapidly changing automotive landscape. This episode highlights the relentless pursuit of excellence that defines Tesla's culture, even as they navigate the ups and downs of market expectations. Tesla is still fully committed to innovation and electrification. What might seem like a short break is actually a strategic shift toward an even brighter future, where Tesla continues to push the limits of what's possible in the world of sustainable transportation. Now let's hear what Dan, the amazing securities analyst, has to say about these numbers. According to him, the small drop in Q3 numbers doesn't shock the Tesla camp or its investors, but why does he think this? And why should you, as an investor, keep faith in Tesla? That's the exciting news we're about to share. If you thought this was the end of Tesla's road, think again. It could be the start of a journey to unimaginable success. That's an interesting story, but as we learn more about Tesla, the Analyst average fell a little, settling at $461,000 units. This was a 2.5% drop, which made people in the market look funny, but here's where the plot thickens. Pierre Fogg, a research analyst at New Street, had a different prediction. He boldly said that 438,000 units would be sold, listing a couple of factors that would change the game. Fogg said that plant shutdowns were a big reason for this possibility. Not mentioning how disruptions can have a ripple effect is also important. Tesla's decision to replace older sedan models with an updated Model 3 in both China and Europe was another factor in the equation. The FG forecast of 438,000 units was not just a small difference. It meant a 6% drop from the impressive 466,000 units produced in Q2. However, it was a huge 27% increase from the 344,000 units produced in the same quarter of 2022. Let's turn our attention to Dan Ives, a well-known Tesla bull who has been making noise in the stock market lately. He raised his price target for Tesla by $50, making it a scary $350. His reasoning is based on Tesla's strong business skills. Ives pointed out Tesla's ability to make money off of important assets like its charging network and cutting-edge self-driving technology. This praise comes after Tesla's second quarter earnings report, which caused its stock price to drop 4% in pre-market trading. However, I've seen something that other people might be missing. He sees Tesla's supercharger network as a profitable opportunity, especially as the company expands its partnerships with other EV manufacturers. He also thinks that Tesla's profits will continue to soar once it rolls out its full self-driving technology on a larger scale. During a recent interview, Ives talked about how successful Tesla's price wars have been in China, Europe, and the US, while traditional automakers struggle to keep up. With Tesla's price cuts, the electric vehicle giant marches forward, turning these price wars into home runs. But what does Dan Ives see that others don't? We're about to find out. In a recent interview, Ives admitted that macroeconomic factors like chip shortages and supply chain challenges have cast a shadow over global automotive production. It's important to note that these problems don't just affect Tesla, they affect the whole industry. I strongly argued that it's important to look focusing on Tesla's long-term growth trajectory instead of short-term delivery fluctuations. He stressed that Tesla remains at the forefront of the EV market, ready for substantial growth in the years to come. As a smart investor, he said that while Q3 delivery numbers may have been slightly below expectations, they are only a blip on the larger trend of Tesla's growth and market dominance. Tesla said again that the drop in sales was because of planned changes to the factory, which were talked about in its most recent earnings report. Importantly, the company confirmed that it still plans to sell about 1.8 million vehicles in 2023. This shows that Tesla is still fully committed to its long-term vision. Several analysts have been keeping a close eye on Tesla, especially during times of uncertainty. However, it's important to note that some analysts have stayed positive, setting price targets for Tesla stock over the next 12 months ranging from $1,300 to $1,400 per share. The stage is set for an exciting chapter in Tesla's journey, and the world is watching. As we look to the future, it's important to think about the different analysts' views on the company's growth trajectory. These analysts all agree that Tesla is likely to keep increasing its sales volume, profit, and cash flow in the coming quarters and years. Some people also see a way for the company to consistently have positive free cash flow, a stronger bottom line, lower levels of debt, bigger shares of the market, and the release of new, innovative goods and services. These positive dynamics are expected to have a big effect on Tesla's overall revenue, which will then have an effect on the price of its stock. However, there are always different views when it comes to financial forecasting, and many analysts, some people are optimistic about Tesla's stock, while others are pessimistic and think the price will drop to between $1,120 and $1,200 per share. This group is worried about the company's possible problems, such as increased competition, rising costs, government scrutiny, legal risks, and there will be market volatility in the near future, but as it boldly looks to the future, a cloud of doubt has formed, casting doubt on its big promises and bold predictions. These promises include an amazing range of cutting-edge projects, all of which are set to change the automotive environment in the first place. Tesla's full self-driving software has been nothing short of a technological marvel in the making. However, it's this marvel that has raised questions and doubts about whether Tesla can really keep its promise to fully autonomous driving. The idea of cars that can drive themselves, offering unmatched safety and convenience, is nothing short of revolutionary. However, as the path to full autonomy continues, the challenges remain difficult and complicated, leaving many to wonder if Tesla's vision will fully come true. The smart truck, it's both exciting and controversial to think about a future marvel in the world of picks. People are excited about it because of its bold, angular design and promised abilities, but can Tesla take this ambitious idea and turn it into a mass-produced car that will actually work? That's the question that everyone is waiting to hear. Tesla's move into electric semi-trucks could shake up the logistics industry. The Semi promises higher efficiency, lower emissions, and a glimpse into a cleaner future for long-haul transportation. However, the road from concept to reality is long and difficult, and there are still doubts about Tesla's ability to successfully navigate this uncharted territory. The return of the iconic roadster sports car has been met with excitement from car fans all over the world. Tesla has promised speed and performance that have never been seen before. But can they make a car that not only looks like its predecessor, but also beats it in every way? Finally, it's possible that Tesla's plans for gigafactories, which are huge factories that will make batteries and cars on a scale that has never been seen before, will completely change the electric vehicle industry. But can Tesla build and run these huge factories in a way that is both efficient and environmentally friendly? While these questions linger, it's important to remember that Tesla has a history of going against expectations and making new discoveries. The company has a history of never giving up on new ideas and being able to change to new situations, despite these different points of view, Tesla has shown an amazing ability to pivot, evolve, and eventually succeed. Dan I is still sure that even though Tesla's Q3 delivery numbers may not have met short-term expectations, the company's long-term growth trajectory is still strong. He points out that Tesla is the leader in its field and has an amazing ability to adapt to new situations, which makes it a strong player in the alternative market, Ives. He is sure that Tesla will be able to deal with problems in the supply chain and keep its top spot. This is the way of thinking that all Tesla investors should have. Even the most skeptical observers agree that Tesla is a transformative force in the automotive industry. Because of this, it would be too soon to judge Tesla's success based only on its Q3 delivery numbers. There are a lot of exciting projects coming up, like the possibility of robot taxis, the growth of the supercharger network, new advances in battery technology, and even the idea of robots. The market could change again with these innovations, which would strengthen Tesla's lead. Today, we've gone through many twists and turns, celebrating Tesla's monumental achievements while also acknowledging the questions that come up along the way. From its staggering delivery numbers and enduring dominance to the doubts surrounding its ambitious ventures, we've uncovered the complex story of this electric giant. As we come to a close, please share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. If you found this discussion interesting, please hit the like button and subscribe to Tesla Stock News for more exciting updates. Happy to have you on this show.